Good afternoon, guys. We're here at the Turkey Van Run 2020. I'm Brian Haynes, president of the Green Demon Van Club. This is my father, the original Green Demon. This is a replica of the original Green Demon he owned in 1975, the Green Demon 2. I originally was building this van for myself, and as we started getting into it, I thought better to build the van for my parents and let them relive some of what we did back in the 70s and the 80s. And it turned into this. It turned into a whole club and the show that you see here today. Anyway, I'm Brian, and I built this van for my father. It's a 76 Chevy G10. I bought it in Knoxville, Tennessee, drove it home 10 hours, and put it in the shop immediately and began to tear it down about 5 years ago. I've never restored a vehicle before. It's my first one. I didn't know what an undertaking it was. As you can, we're still working on the interior. It's not 100% finished yet, but I built it for my father. I think it's beautiful. He's enjoying it big time. This is a factory green color. This is a paint code 83 Summit Green. The van was this color when I bought this one, and his original van was also that color when we bought it, so it was a perfect match. His van had the orange and yellow stripes on it with the pinstriping. Roger Harper pinstriped it, and Raglan painted it, and Tom Raglan was the one who did the painting. Tom Raglan actually has a collision center up in Clarksville, Indiana at the moment.
You did the pinstriping, you got some up here on the visor?
Mikey, pinstriping by Mikey, did the pinstriping on the van. While we had the windshield out, I took advantage and had the pinstriping done on the dash. I always thought that was a nice feature to have something outside brought inside the van.
Looks good.
On
the front you got your...
Everything's original on the front. I was able to find NOS chrome front and back bumpers, still in the GM packaging. So I got beautiful brand new bumpers, all the door handles, all the lights, all the fender emblems, everything is NOS, new old stock GM. I collected for about 2 years as I was putting the van together. The side pipes are custom ordered 4" by 60 diesel stacks that I retrofit on to fit on the side of the van as side pipes.
Nice. I see you got some wheels on there too.
The wheels, I got 15 by 8 US slots on the front and 15 by 10s on the back. 255/60, 15 in the front, 275/60, 15 in the back. It's a complete restore. It's got a crate motor from John Chevrolet, stock 350. Totally rebuilt 700 R4 transmission with overdrive, and a 12-bolt rear end I took out of a 76 Nomad van and had rebuilt, 373 gears in the back.
Nice. What about, let's talk about you got your CB antenna back here, the old whip.
CBN.
You don't see a lot of those.
CB antenna was on the old van that way, so when we did this van, we figured it should be the same way. Tried to make it as much replica as we could, and still make it a little bit better than the other one was, you know what I mean?
There you go.
I call this one the Green Demon 1 on steroids.
Nice. Got the Green Demon sticker in the back here on the window.
Yes, sir.
This is a bad shot.
We just started working on the interior a little bit. I got some door panels built in the back for the show. They're not staying there, but they're decent anyway, enough for the show. Got the bed frame built in the back. Don't have everything covered yet, but we're getting there. I got storage underneath. This lifts up back, lifts up in the front. Definitely make your way around to the side and check out the bar top that I just built.
Okay, you got your ceiling that looks like.
Got the regular 70s monster fir ceiling, couple of mirrors, center light I took out of a 92 conversion van, and some original stock 6 of the overhead airplane style lighting. Again, Mikey, pinstriping by Mikey, did the striping and the lettering on the van.
You got the slider door, notice has a slider.
Slider has the extended arm on it, but with the flares in the tire, that's still as far as it opens with the fat tires on it. But it's good enough to give us some access anyway. Good enough to give us some access.
We already did that.
Oh.
Okay.
This Indian woman here,
Yeah.
That was an original, that was in the original Green Demon one. It hung up over the bar.
Wow.
We plan on hanging that one up over the bar when we get the mirror installed in the back. The bar top I just did, that's a bottle cap pour. Those are the beer caps that my dad and I saved on Sundays while we build the van together. So we saved up those caps purposely to do the bar top with. Both front seats swivel around. These are Astro van seats that I had redone.
I see you got your logo, Green Demon logo.
Yes, sir. My friend does embroidery. I was able to get him to embroider those for me before the seats went together.
Of course.
Sunroof, brand new. That had a sunroof in it that was old and leaky and siliconed up, of course, and I was able to find one exactly 1 inch longer and 1 inch wider, so I could cut a brand new hole and install it fresh.
Perfect.
Yep. And then the overhead console there I'm building. I had those pieces of metal. We embossed those on a machine at Russ's welding shop, and then had them powder coated black. And then I've got them on the cabinet there, the drink tray, just kind of doing some accents to try to bring the van together.
Work in progress. I see you got the taking a wood steering wheel.
That wood steering wheel was on the van when I bought it.
Okay.
I took it apart, had it sandblasted and painted. Again, Mikey did the pinstriping, and then I did the stain and varnish on the wood and refinished that. That's got 11 coats of spar urethane on it. And that just went on the van just a couple days ago. My kit that I bought to put the steering wheel on was missing pieces, and my neighbor at the shop luckily had some, and that beautiful Chevrolet horn button that he donated. My buddy Dennis at the shop, so thank him for putting the wheel on there for me for this weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good shot of that. There you go. Yeah, looking good. So you got your floor, worked on your floor too, huh?
Yes, sir.
Got your floor.
Yeah, and I got the same metal strips that are on the tray go on all my step wells right here. I got some courtesy lighting going in the steps. Still a work in progress, but hopefully next time I talk to you, it'll be all finished.
Yeah, we'll do an update.
You know?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Ideas what you're going to do?
The same as same style as this door panel here.
Okay.
I'm doing the same material, a little bit heavier stitch. This was the wrong thread. I wanted a fatter stitch. I'm going to redo these with a different stitch, and then everything's getting 2-inch foam, so it'll be a true button tuck rather than just buttons on a flat surface. So the panels will look like this, but they're going to be thick. Same thing on the wall over there, same thing around the top of the bed, and then over the bar top is going to be a mirror.
Oh yeah, gotta have a mirror.
Yeah. Well, I want the mirror to be able to reflect the bottle cap top there. You can kind of see it from out here, but not that much.
Any ideas on a cooler, or are you just going to bring a cooler with you?
We actually are going to end up putting in there one of the 12-volt Dometic iceless coolers.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. And then we also have I've got a power inverter. It's actually in the cabinet there. I've got secondary fuse block in the cabinet there, which goes to a secondary battery under the hood. So all of my accessories and everything will run off that secondary fuse block and keep the other battery and the original fuse block just for the operation of the van.
I got you. I see your CB down there on the floor.
Yeah, that needs to go in the overhead console. That's not mounted up yet, but for the convoy this morning, my dad wanted to have it in the van. So, so there we go.
Yeah, that's good to have.
Got to have it.
That's for sure.
All the old school vanners have it, and when you're in a convoy, they expect you to have it. So you need to have your stuff together.
You stay in touch.
That's right.
Tell us about what you got under the hood too.
All right. So under the hood, everything's brand new. Also, I took everything out. I got aluminum 3-core radiator. It's a stock 350 crate motor. Performer intake, Edelbrock 650 carburetor. Believe it or not, I was able to find this NOS in the box.
Oh.
Brand new overflow bottle. Don't ask me how I found that, but I guess shopping on eBay at 5 o'clock in the morning pays off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not aftermarket, a later model washer bottle system off a later van with a different pump, because you know the old 70s ones, they were horrible. So I put a wiper cowl on off of a later model van, as well as the wiper arms with the nozzle in the wiper arm rather than shooting out of the cowl. So that's a nice little upgrade. And then my the switch operation inside is actually out of a 82 or 83 Chevy van, and it has a pulse module and stuff, so I was able to do delay wipers and a different spray system. So that's a nice little upgrade to do to these vans, get something off the later model one.
Yeah. And of course I see you got the pinstripe.
And then again,
Green Demon too.
yep, and that's Mikey again.
Yeah. How you like that battle?
It's good so far, except for, you know, I mean, I don't leave the van sit that much. We drive it quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's a daily driver. I take it in the rain, and if I lived in the snow, it'd go in the snow. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Optima battery's okay. It hasn't let me down really yet, but I'm not satisfied with it totally. That's just the that's just the flake that's actually stock.
Yeah.
That's a stock. I think, like I said, I think that's Summit green. I think the paint code's 83.
Oh, okay.
But it's metal flake stock. It came that way.
Yeah. Yeah, she's looking good. So.
Yep.
So.
What you doing to her
So
next?
next week we're going to film it again and you have it all done, right?
Next week we're gonna film it again. I have it all done. Yeah. Next time I see you, maybe. Yeah. Next time I see you. Yep. I'm working hard on it. This time and money never seem to come at the same time.
I
So.
know exactly what you mean.
Especially
Yeah.
Oh.
in these times.
I'm working on it. So yeah. Hopefully when I see you guys at the freeze for all, maybe then
All right. Yeah.
then we'll have it finished up and.
Yeah, we're going to get your pop-up.
Do a little
over here.
update.
We're going to get a little
Yes, sir.
little bite from him.
It's his van. Let's let him enjoy a little bit.
Right, yep. All
Okay.
right.
Thanks a lot, Oop.
Yep.
Hi, my name's Mike Haynes. I'm the original Green Demon. This is the Green Demon 2. We had a 1975 Green Demon, and my wife and I and our son went to Truckins in the 70s, and my son grew up with going to Truckins, so when we moved to Florida, he got this van from Tennessee and built it for my wife and I, and we named it the Green Demon 2, and we're painting it just the whole scheme's just like the original Green Demon. We didn't really realize what Brian was doing at first, and he told us that he was building this and going to give it to us, and he's done a hell of a job on it. We're proud of him. I've helped him a little bit with it, but he's done most of the work. It runs great, and we're happy to have it.
That won't be long before you get her finished, right?
Won't be too long.
Yeah, we tried to get it last year, and he didn't want to do it. He said, "Oh, wait till I get a little bit more done on the inside."
Well, we were working hard on it, trying to get it done for the turkey van run, but just didn't have enough time. We ran out.
All right, well, we'll finish her up the next time we see you guys.
We sure will.
And it's a pleasure meeting you finally.
Thank you very much.